First, let's talk about the kind of dialogue that comes off as fake and unrealistic. These are the things that really a human being nowadays would never say. The first one is the exposition dump dialogue. Dialogue which gives away a lot of unnecessary information, maybe in the sense of the dialogue but not the plot. For example, as you know, you're my brother and we've lived in this town our whole lives. It's really just talking to the reader, and that's not dialogue between two characters who do actually know each other. See, if the character knows this, why are they saying it out loud? This is a writer talking to the reader, not the character talking to another character. The next mistake, which is common enough, is overly formal speech. Usually this presents itself in very clean and detailed speech. For example, "I do not know what you mean. Please explain yourself more clearly." Now this is a perfect sentence, but when people say it out loud, it comes off as too much. So what we do is we abbreviate it, we drop some words. To make this dialogue come off as more natural, we'll say, "I don't know what you mean," or "I just don't know what you're saying," and "please explain yourself" would probably be "explain yourself." We don't need the unnecessary words to convey the emotion. Of course, when we're writing, we don't often see this, which is why it's important to say these things out loud. And in saying them out loud, you'll better identify the dialogue that doesn't sound natural. But let's take a moment and step away from the mistakes that we do make and talk about what dialogue does sound natural. And it's really about how casual it sounds. Now, real dialogue, it's fragmented, it's sometimes repetitive, people can change direction mid-thought, they use filler words, they interrupt each other. That's natural dialogue. You have to understand the emotions your characters are feeling, and thus you'll understand how they would say things. So if they're flustered, they might go and say something like, "Wait, well, I just don't... Listen, I'm trying to understand..." Now you see, that's what natural dialogue sounds like. You can imagine this character going through a whole train of thought, and in staggering some conversation, you can get their emphasis across, which is also great for capturing personality.